In the box, and this one was a 94-mile-an-hour fast four. As the kickers on the roster for the Yankees, including Ben Rice, and the KBO equivalent of the
started messing around with it, and it came out. It looked real. We asked them, well, like, how do you actually get very unique profile?
They've got some left-handed bats who might platoon them until early in the 2020 and keep a job. And it just clicked. Adults last year in Korea for first-round pick.
Run and get it singing.
Yesterday left the game a little bit earlier than we on Monday. Blue Jay swung, and again how they'll line up against righties, even though they're nothing out the lineup based on production.
2-hole.
See him take one the other way. So the Blue Jays on who's talking to us in the clubhouse yesterday was others has it and throws.
Cody Ponce and Max Scherzer.
Radio booth next door, because we've got, it's not as serious as a lot of others. More about runaway right now. Now they got to build. They can manage it right now. And here's Paul DeYoung.
Windups all out of whack.
Shot for the complex yesterday. Cody.
But I guarantee it.
They're meeting
all projections. So fun.
About 40 or 50 innings. That's in the spring, and obviously got so and curl that much.
Reset again.
Swung, and he was very one to Jesus Sanchez. Base and
whole picture. It's a no-brainer. AB.
This game. You never know.
Other side.
And the full Yankee lineup, obvious
things, but now it's time to compete. Sequences.
Old school. Ball up.
Love it.
PitchCom is in there. Everybody wants to minimize. Kennedy for the Yankees, so a lot of their regulars are intent to see Ponce, a guy they're going to. And a
force really kind of digging in.
He wants to be in the strike zone more. To go, big strong guy wants to go deep into the. Learned about him. Swamp there. Everybody loves the bounce in his step today. Back in. So earnings as he can get. Last.
Sinker running arm side.
Strikeouts in a row and 5 on the daily backup for Venezuela, which won the before Hoffman. Rogers.
No question about it.
Swamp. 2. Now Line Springer. There goes George and here in Varsho. Mound. Weathers knocked it on it.
This is exactly what the Blue.
But now you swung 9 up, 9 down, 4 strikeout. Strikes so far. Right now, each of them becomes a little bit more important.
Time got time is what you're typically.
Blue Jay uniform. Time in Toronto. All right, I got a question for you. Now, he's American. He has pitched in the major league by Clement on the first. One of the best. We appreciate you joining us. All right, Pete, let's talk about
today. It's a pitch, and really happy with it so far. It's a little different ball. The grip, the feel of the American, kind of inconsistent, but today it's there. He kind of comes at you, so it's the kind of pitch. Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Trey Savage starting on
that bullpen spot.
And excuse me, and Laz Estrada,
now looking for length in that last spot.
We kept him on a didn't, you know, he'll probably get at least.
Pete, we appreciate the time. George Springer just hit a Yankees today. Pros pro.
Great timing.
Oh. Barger. And here's Barger, part of the team. Throw to second is in team. Has been impressive. How I always come to just
watching him during his infield practice.
than third base. He was with Japan for a couple of weeks in the WBC.
Snagged it like a cat. Kind of quick twitch reaction that you're going to.
Couple of years, and you want to, couple of strikes. And he's got Balloon stopping to sign some autographs on there was a long time. He won. Hey, Ponce out of the feels good about this heading into the 1 for 2 and a very nice defensive play to the count.
Backside
With a booming double. Offer him back to St. Louis to keep an eye on who's and 2-0. Baines in and was on Team USA but didn't play to face at least one more hitter. Open up as an infield hit in the district. This is a big outing for Yariel Runs.
conviction.
Bonds. Off curve again with a big smile on his. He told us he was going to be there. We had to do no idea which guy was which guy. And speaking of the end, call it the 12th, and that is Saturday, August 29th. I spoke to him last. Alejandro Kirk. Jesus Sanchez is up. Sanchez. Forget about Nathan. Position of Sanchez certainly.
Process.
And caught by Fernandez to end the inning. Last out of the 9. Blue Jays on to the World Series. They did last year early in the season.
Is that last bullpen piece?
Assume all of those guys are locks. Point by you would increase conversation.
I've been told one time that this guy was going to. Your ears kind of perk up when you think, man, there might be
North. That
it happens easily for him or something. Found it out so far.
we're in 6 innings of work.
This from time to time, right out the gate.
Rodriguez. Pull. Got R.J. Schreck got a lot of time in the outfield at AAA Buffalo. 0-2 again. They sent him to the Arizona Fall League to get maybe first man up if they need an outfielder.
Pass.
Now one yet. Granted against a selected into the Virginia Tech Hall of Fame this year. Of course, Yepes at
Part of the plate.
Jake's dad, she sees around the Blue Jays every now and again. A couple of weeks ago when he was in the game, Ahmed Rosario suffered a headed thing. Pop up for Cade Doughty out at second. He has fastball in.
Want to really lean on.
And now 15th round pick. Steals, plays center field.
World Series.
To the postseason you've ever met in your life. Doughty is the batter. You and I were 2002. Tied
A slider and a sinker.
He's made 200 major leagues and things can change quickly. Twins telecast, Downey telecast. Scheduled to go Saturday in Bradenton. Enjoyed what they have seen. Cody Ponce was Good one again, and it will. Has been impressive, just as Cody Ponce has been impressive. How I always come into camp. He said just last year. Alejandro Kirk getting his 4th at bat today. 1-2. And Kirk strikes out. Good fastball. Jesus Sanchez is up. Sanchez is 2 for 3. Couple of base hits.
And I know talking to David Popkins, process. But Popkins is super excited. It happens easily for him or something.
I don't know what he was doing there.
Found it out so far.
He is around the Blue Jays every now and again and figures to be a lot more now. Hoffman quickly out in front. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pena fouls it back. 1-2.
World Series.
Just low. 3-2.